if your client wants to go for a cat eye look, right? And usually a cat eye look involves an image that looks like she has this nice kind of eyeliner. This is what I think of anyway. When I think of cat eye, I think of some kind of a feline flick going on with the customer's eye. So here we go. Right. So you want your lashes to go like this. So if we were to put on a whole bunch of lashes, all going in the same direction, actually we are going to lose that curved angle. It ends up being more square. That makes sense. So what we want to do is we want to think about creating different size fans. Okay, so you could have a fan that's a larger fan, or you can have a fan that's more narrow, and you can have a fan that has less lashes in there. Okay, and with these fans you can also angle them differently when you place them on the natural lash. I'm going to draw for you what that looks like when you're actually putting it on the natural lash. This is the customer's eye lid, and this is the lashes. Okay, now I just want to do one customer. I want to talk about the difficult parts. Say your customer has a lash that's growing in this direction, and I'll also give you an example of a lash growing in this direction, and one here. So this is the outer corner of her eye, and actually over here, this is where your size 12s are going to come. So your longer length is going to be here, right? So if you were to place a bunch of your, sorry, I shouldn't say a bunch, a fan, a Russian fan here, and you do it in the traditional way, you stick it on so that the center is on the lash, well, that lash is actually going to sit in the wrong direction. And that's what happens when you see ladies with lashes and it looks awkward, because she's got lashes pointing in all different directions, which you could say it's the Kim Kardashian kind of, you know, messy type of look, but it's almost too messy. So you don't want to attach it to your lashes like that. You want to pay attention to what you know about bridging gaps. So you want, first of all, you want to bridge this gap that's happening here, because this lash that's growing to the left, if it was uniform, then it would grow straight up like so, right? So what you want to do is you're going to compensate for that here, and you're going to place your volume fan, because you're thinking about your graduation, so you get your nice feline flick so that it's flicking out towards this way. So then you're going to place your lash fan on at an angle so that your point meets here. And don't worry, because you're going to have enough glue so that it attaches to your lash and it stays there. And if you want to support it some more, you can always place first a short lash to strengthen this lash, and then and you place it a little bit further away from the skin. I'm always weirding myself out when I teach this, because it's really not the traditional way of doing things. It's more in terms of mathematics, because I know that I'm going to put a heavier bunch on the lash closer to the root, and I need more support and strength going up the lash. So that's why I put a tiny lash on it to give it more strength and support, and then so that it balances, so that by the time this lash, this big brush and fan goes onto it, the weight gets distributed evenly. So you're not actually weighing down the root of the lash, which is traditionally what we all worry about. I think I need a better way of explaining that, maybe, because even I get confused when I'm trying to explain it. When I'm doing it on the client, it makes sense, and it'll make sense to you. After seeing your client, 2 or 3 times, you'll notice when she comes back and she has an infill that you can see how the lash hasn't been too weighted by using that technique. Okay, so that's placing on this lash fan on the outer corner. So you really want to think about fanning and attaching the lash so it does fan out at this beautiful 45-degree angle. And then as you're going with the lashes over here, you do want to make sure that you place it on more evenly, so that all your lashes, they don't end up looking like they're falling to one side of the eye to create a fox eye or a cat eye feline look. And then for your lashes over here, you know, for a cat eye look, I wouldn't place the lashes, you know, so that the lashes point this way. I would do them so that they would also point slightly going outwards to this way. It's getting a bit messy here, sorry guys. Just bear in mind the direction of flow that you want to go when you're creating a feline look. Okay, and here you can go straight up, but I would never go this way. I would never, and keep this area, just the inner corner, to go straight up. Never go this way. That won't give you a nice feline flick definition to open up your customer's eyes so that it looks like she has more lifted eyes. Yeah, because if you were going to place the lashes on, like, if you place the lashes on so that they're going in this direction, look what you get. Her eye is pulling in different directions. That's not the look that we're going for. If she wanted to open her eye and round them up, then yeah, perhaps you can go for what they call the doll-eyed look. And I mean, even then I wouldn't do the lashes going inwards like so. That's more of a Twiggy look. If we look at pictures of Twiggy, you know, they would do her lashes so that it literally makes her eyes look more rounder, right? So yeah, I mean, you could do that if you wanted to do that, of course. You know, if you can blend and graduate lashes and keep them in a nice uniform manner still, then you can create pretty much any look you want, as long as that's what your client wishes for. If you're going to change the shape of her eyes to what she doesn't want, then she's not going to be happy with the results, even if you have perfect graduation. So that's, I hope, you know, that takes you into a little bit more of your advanced techniques. You know, you could expect to see more of this, including work with a live model, videos with examples, and a lot more detailed going in to actually seeing work done on a person. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. I'm excited to get to working on the next video. So thanks ever so much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you guys. Follow me and like my page if you haven't already. It's Lana Lashed, and bye.